Listeners, welcome to the Sin News. This is Scott Essman. We're broadcasting live on KSPR Internet Radio, and we have a very special guest today who's giving us time. He's got an important casting session coming up, so our time is limited. But say hello to David Nutter. Hello, David.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, very good. We thank you very much for your time. We know it's important. Let me ask you real quick, your casting, tell us what you're casting for and about your new pilot that's coming up.
Well, it's a show called The Mentalist, and it's for CBS, Warner Brothers Television for CBS, and it's the story of a character by the name of Daniel Jane, who is for lack of a better word, a psychic that actually helps solve cases for the California Bureau of Investigation.
Very cool. And you're shooting the pilot in April, May?
Shooting the pilot actually the end of March and April. We're going to turn it in at the end of April. So because of this writer strike that happened, of course, it's a very fast turnaround, but we have a great script. I think it's very exciting, and it could be a whole lot of fun and enjoyable to watch.
Sounds great. Let's jump right into Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles. You did the pilot. Tell us, when you accepted the pilot, first of all, what were the rules? I mean, a lot of our fans want to know that. You know, it's between T2 and T3, so tell us how those rules were established for what this show is going to be.
Well, most importantly, Josh Friedman, the creator of the show, had basically, I had sat down with Josh and talked a little bit about the show, and what happened was that I read the script, and the script was a wonderful idea of really what happens to Sarah and John Connor after T2. This kind of starts 2 years after T2, and what happens on their journey, and what really happens in many respects. The metaphor is, in a sense, the Cold War before an all-out confrontation would break out. What happens during the days in the Cold War where one side is trying to better the other, when one side is trying to get information from the other one, when each are trying to reach their attainable goals, of course, but by going through very, very many different routes and so forth. And what happened was the fact that this is an amazing story of a woman that is protecting her son, who's becoming a teenager and an adult, and how do you turn your son into the leader of the free world. And so it's a great story with respect to how John Connor became from that teenager to the leader of the resistance.